Okay, we're having a pretty unusual day here in Lapland as the temperatures went above plus 30 degrees centigrade. No idea how much it is in Fahrenheit, you have to calculate for yourself. But in any case, it's kind of extraordinary, but also it's possible. And we had in previous years temperatures up to 33 degrees centigrade, so we're like 31.8, something like that, roughly say 32 degrees centigrade right now on the Arctic Circle. And it feels, on one hand, it feels amazing, like you're in another country, like you're not in in the north at all, and you can enjoy all the same things that you can enjoy when you are abroad, like being out in your t-shirt and not care about having too much clothes and just, enjoy life. But on the other hand, it's a bit unusual for your body because it's not used to such heat. And well, such ice cream kiosks like that are probably the best thing to do these days. And it's actually local ice cream, Arctic ice cream factory. And I'm not having one right now because I know the owner of that ice cream factory and I have too many boxes of ice cream in my fridge. So I'm gonna skip that one, but many people won't. And I think that will break the record of the ice cream sales this weekend. So here I am on the Arctic Circle in Lapland, in Rovaniemi. I'm back for my huge trip around the Swedish Lapland, which is actually quite nearby. It's it's roughly straight, like less than 100 kilometers that way. So it's pretty near to reach. And I've also did quite a few live videos from there. And there'll be lots of content coming up on Facebook and Instagram accounts because didn't have time to edit. And I'll also be taking over the official Instagram account of their tourism marketing agency, the Heart of Lapland. So if you find Heart, like as a Heart of Lapland on Instagram, so next Monday I'm gonna start up my takeover there and tell about my adventures right there. But now I'm back to my home city and it's quite extraordinary, the heat. It was also warm there in Swedish Lapland. It was up to 28 degrees centigrade, 28, 29, something like that, 27 a few days. But now this weekend we also getting over 30 degrees centigrade. And it's cool, it's nice. It's fun to have a few weeks of warm weather here on the Arctic Circle, especially knowing that the beginning of summer was so chill here. It was just, I don't know, not more than 22 degrees centigrade for like months, for end of May and all of the June. It was really, really cool just until this week when it started to heat up a little bit. And it's not gonna last that long. It's gonna last maybe 2 or 3 days of that plus 30 degrees heat, and then it will go down to the normal plus 19 with some rain, which is of course nice for the weather to receive some fresh rain and stuff like that. Well, in any case, here I am at the shore of Kemijoki River with a bridge, and the place to be right now is the city beach. So that's where I'm going to go now, to check this place out and see how people are enjoying themselves. And it will require crossing that bridge, that familiar bridge from our live streams, because it's such a versatile place in winter and in summer. So in summertime you can see the midnight sun standing on the bridge looking that way. And actually last night I was driving at about 2 a.m. on that other bridge, and as I was driving I saw the midnight sun just, well, it's 2 a.m. sun, whatever, just rising over the hill. It's like a big red ball just behind that bridge, and it's awesome. It's just right there. So if you stay there at 11 or midnight on this bridge, or then later at 2 a.m., you'll be delighted with the view. And there's literally nobody here. And in wintertime it's the opposite. There is not much sun, and the sun is right there in the south. And this is also again the place where you can see the sun from this high bridge, which is just rising for 1, 2, 3 hours over the horizon and just going back around 1 or 2 p.m. So we have such a great contrast here in the north, both in terms of the temperatures, like it can be minus 30 degrees centigrade in winter time, even minus 40, and then you get plus 32 degrees weather today. So it's like going to the sauna and then jumping into the ice hole. So now we see some cruising around, and indeed it doesn't really feel like you are in Finland or Lapland. It feels like a totally different country with that heat. Not sure which country, but something like that. So now it's July, so there is really not so much people in the city, as I think that many have started their summer vacation and went somewhere else. But for me it's fine. I don't need to go anywhere else right now because the weather is at its best right now, so there is no need to go. And you can enjoy the summer right here. And some cruising on the water. Bruce says, I would like to see that museum on the water someday, the one you showed us, the outside. Yes, the museum is just right there by that bridge. It's like a 5-minute walk, and hopefully you'll be able to get there and see it for yourself. So here we have some river view, the Kemijoki river view. And by the way, I did such nice live stream from the river of Kalix in Swedish Lapland, going on the pontoon bridge. You should definitely check this stream out. It's an amazing place that I caught at 10 p.m. with the sun setting down above the hill, which was quite epic. And same as this place in Kalix and in Rovaniemi, they are both famous for the forestry industry back in the day, and for the lumberjacks that were putting the logs into the river and catching them out and stocking them and putting them out. And this bridge is called the Lumberjack Candle Bridge. You can see that there are two how would you call them, logs, and they have like lamps inside. So in the old days the lumberjacks would just cut these logs at the top, and like with a saw, like one like this, one like that, one like that, so you have space inside and you can fire it up from the inside, and that's how you have a big torch. It's like a log burning from the top, so that's why it's called the Lumberjacks Candle Bridge. So lots of history on both sides of the border regarding the forestry and the good old days. So we are nearing the beach. It's just right there. It's unbelievable that only 2.5 months ago, or even 2 months as a matter of fact, this river was frozen and it was covered with ice. There was no greenery. There was still lots of snow everywhere. And now 2 months later we are having Arctic heat, plus 32 degrees. So it's unbelievable. So these past weeks we had really clear weather, not so much clouds, and even at night time it was just like around 16, even 20 degrees centigrade at night, which is quite unusual. And that's because it was so clear, and as we have the midnight sun, like it only goes behind the hills for like 2 hours, and then it goes back up in the sky and heating things up, and it's like at 3 a.m. the light is just incredible. So I wasn't sleeping last night, just doing some things and just enjoying this amazing sunlight hitting the windows, and it's quite special. Things don't last here for too long, like these good things, they change. So like just 1 month from now, the night will start to get darkish, not dark. In 6 weeks it will get dark, and it will be quite interesting. you only have these 2 or 3 weeks of summer when it gets dark, and then it goes into autumn. But now we have summer without nights, which is the best kind of summer, to my opinion. And also in about 2 or 3 weeks we will have berries popping up in the forest. Actually, near my house I already found one berry which is ripening up, the cloudberry. So it's gonna be again time to forage for the berries in the forest. Feeding mosquitoes are crazy now. Like if you go to the forest, it's like hundreds of them just sitting on you and starting to bite you. It's crazy. Like you have to, I don't know, you have to cover your skin, let's call it like that. So now arriving to the beach and enjoying the river views. Wow, it's quite packed, at least for our standards. So I guess pretty much everyone who has a free time right now is here enjoying. I'm not sure what the water temperature is, but I suspect it's quite warm, as water has just been heating up all the time, non-stop, even at night time. So I'll just go somewhere near the water and sample the temperature and I haven't went for a swim actually this season yet. Just been busy doing other things. And here we have a nice river view. So almost there. Okay, there we have it. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Think you can go and take a swim, no problem. So it's like a beach destination these days. Quite unusual. Not the Arctic you would think it is. We do have our moments under the sun with warm temperatures, and that's why it's so important to enjoy the right moment. Otherwise soon it's gonna be cold again. So literally the beach is full and the river is full as well, and this is where we started on the other side. I think it looks awesome, guys. It's amazing. Just 2.5 months ago I did a live stream just from here. There was so much snow and I was pretending that all this snow is like white sand. It was plus 15 though, so like half what we have right now. But now this is the real deal and the real summer around here. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this little walk around Rovaniemi and seeing how people enjoy summertime, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.